Project MKUltra was a clandestine program initiated by the Central Intelligence Agency, or CIA, in the early 1950s. It aimed to explore and develop methods of mind control for use against adversaries during the Cold War. The project officially commenced on April 13, 1953, under the directive of then CIA Director Allen Dulles, with Dr. Sidney Gottlieb appointed as the head of the program. The primary goal of MKUltra was to investigate techniques that could manipulate an individual's mental state and alter brain functions. This included the use of various substances and methods to enhance interrogation processes and develop potential mind control strategies. The program encompassed over 150 sub-projects, many of which involved unethical and non-consensual experimentation on human subjects. MKUltra employed a wide array of methods in its experiments, psychoactive drugs. The program extensively used substances like lysergic acid diethylamide, or LSD, mescaline, and psilocybin to study their effects on the human psyche. LSD, synthesized by Swiss chemist Albert Hofmann in 1938, became a focal point of these studies. The CIA purchased significant quantities of LSD from Sandoz laboratories in Switzerland, aiming to explore its potential for mind control and interrogation. Operation Midnight Climax. As part of this operation, the CIA established safe houses in San Francisco and New York City. Unwitting individuals were lured to these locations by prostitutes on the CIA's payroll, where they were secretly administered LSD and observed behind one-way mirrors. The intent was to study the effects of the drug in real-world settings and explore its potential for sexual blackmail and other covert operations. Sensory deprivation and hypnosis. Experiments also involved sensory deprivation, hypnosis, and the use of other chemicals to study their effects on the human mind and behavior. These methods were investigated for their potential to induce confessions or alter an individual's thought processes. Notable incidents. Death of Frank Olson. In 1953, Frank Olson, a U.S. Army biochemist and biological weapons researcher, was covertly dosed with LSD by his CIA supervisor. Following this, Olson experienced severe psychological distress and, under circumstances that remain controversial, died after falling from a 13th-story window of a New York City hotel. His death was officially ruled a suicide, but it has been the subject of ongoing investigations and debates. Dr. Donald Ewan Cameron's experiments under MKUltra. Sub-Project 68, Dr. Cameron conducted experiments at the Allen Memorial Institute in Montreal, Canada. His methods included depatterning, which involved intensive electroconvulsive therapy, sensory deprivation, and the administration of LSD to erase existing memories and reprogram the psyche. Many subjects suffered long-term detrimental effects as a result of these experiments. Exposure and aftermath. The existence of MKUltra remained hidden until the mid-1970s. In 1975, the Church Committee, led by Senator Frank Church, conducted investigations into illegal activities by the CIA, including MKUltra. These hearings brought to light the extensive and unethical nature of the program. Further revelations emerged in 1977 when a Freedom of Information Act request uncovered approximately 20,000 documents related to MKUltra, leading to additional Senate hearings. The program was officially halted in 1973, and many of its records were ordered destroyed by then CIA Director Richard Helms, complicating efforts to fully understand the scope and impact of the experiments. Project MKUltra remains a stark example of governmental overreach and ethical violations in the pursuit of national security objectives. Its legacy continues to prompt discussions about the balance between security and individual rights, as well as the ethical boundaries of scientific research.